Okay.
Let's do this. Hello, this is Stephanie at the Disco from the Emo Diaries on KOOP, and this is Britt Daniel of the band Spoon.
Hey, Stephanie.
Hello.
It's good to meet you.
You too. Fellow Temple previous
We're both from
resident.
the Temple area.
Mm-hmm.
Temple, Texas.
Got out as fast as you could.
I guess you could say that. Yeah. As soon as I graduated high school, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really mind it until later, you know. In the moment, I didn't mind it.
Yeah. But then you learned what else was out there.
I guess so.
All right. So let me, start off the formal interview. So now you're in Austin. You've been in Austin a long time. You're based in Austin. What is it like that you've been literally all over the world, but to come back home and play ACL and, does it still feel like home? Does it still mean, the same things to you?
Yeah, well, I moved back to Austin full-time in 2019, so it's definitely home. But even when, I lived in Portland for a while and wherever else, my family's always here. The band was always based here, so I was always here a lot. But yeah, it's a different kind of show. Anytime you play at home, it's a lot more people that you know and love, and so that puts a certain type of spin on things. It's a little different from playing in Bowling Green, Ohio.
Right. Cool.
I like it.
Yeah. So I know that you're doing a benefit concert for the Austin Parks Foundation on the 12th, which is my birthday, by the way. Thank you. What does that mean for you with the, supporting the parks and just, I guess, beautifying Austin? What does it mean to play that benefit show?
Well, the parks are important, and I use this park a lot. I especially used it during lockdown. It was the place that I could come to, just watch dogs run around. It kind of made me feel good. So me and my girlfriend would just come up here, and this was our outing for the day. If it hadn't existed, I wouldn't have seen, human beings and dogs for a long period of time. And so, that's just one reason why the parks are important. And, we use it for this festival, which makes some people a lot of money, but it kind of tears up the parks. So it's good to be able to give something back and make sure that it's going to stick around.
Awesome. So my next question, you used to be a DJ on KVRX, our sister station on 91.7.
Yeah.
What was your show like? What was that experience?
I had a freeform show.
Okay.
I started there when I was a junior at UT, and then after I graduated, I kept taking classes so that I could keep working at the radio station. And it's when I was there, it was KTSB, and then it went to FM maybe my senior year or right after. So that was a big event. Before that, you could only get it on cable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And even then it was, I guess both KOOP and KVRX were on cable at that point, or KTSB. And then, when we went FM, then that's when the splitting started happening.
Cool.
So are you guys on cable during, or maybe now it's internet?
Yeah, we do stream on the internet 24/7.
Yeah,
so.
even when you don't have the FM.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a big to-do because a judge sent down we were waiting forever and ever to find out, are we going to get the frequency or is KOOP going to get the frequency? It was a big battle. And at some point, the judge handed down his decision, and it was like, you guys got to share it. Which I guess in the long run, that's the best thing.
Yeah.
I
think it's working out for both of us.
Yeah.
All right. So I actually saw you guys here at ACL in 2014. I was on the front row, and
I remember that show.
I was so excited. I thought you were going to say you remembered me. I was like, oh, that's odd.
Yeah, I remember you out there.
I was there. But that's 8 years ago. What has changed for you in those last 8 years, but also what stayed the same?
Wow. What's changed? Not enough has changed, probably. I moved back to Austin. What's stayed the same? We're here again to promote another record. We're in the fortunate position of being able to make records, and that keeps happening. The world's changed a lot, Didn't have to go through all the security we just went through when we played here in 2014. You know.
Yeah, you got to bring like bags that weren't clear and.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I saw that you were on Wait Wait Don't Tell Me a few years ago, and I love that show. And I'm a huge like NPR nerd, so I wanted to know what it was like. And did you get to meet Bill Curtis?
Yeah, it was cool. They did it at UT. I guess they do it in different places all the time, and I don't remember too much about it. I think I got 2 of the 3 questions right. It's a fun experience. Just it was a kind of in and out thing, and I remember I had to wear headphones on stage, which was very like it felt kind of awkward.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool.
Cool.
Good time. What's the NPR station that you would pick up in Academy, or could you?
It was one out of Colleen, but
Okay.
I'd be lying if I told you I could remember the frequency.
Gosh,
But
that sounds familiar.
yeah. Let's see. What was the first concert you ever attended?
Sorry. First concert I ever saw was the Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees.
Yeah, the Bee Gees.
Cool.
Yeah, at the Frank Erwin Center in 1979. They were my favorite band. My parents took me. Yeah, it's a good one to start with.
Yeah, that's epic.
Erwin Center had just opened. They hadn't toured since Saturday Night Fever came out, and so people were like, they were a cultural phenomenon at that moment. They came out and they had like the disco floor and everything, which was a little cheesy, but like as a kid, it was unreal. You know?
Yeah. Do you remember your first show as Spoon?
Yeah, first show as Spoon, we played a party at my house on Halloween. Or no, wait, was it my house? We played 2 parties that same weekend. I can't remember which one, but one of them was at my house and one of them was at a house in West Campus. Yeah, I remember those shows. We had maybe rehearsed like 3 times, and we thought we have to pick a band name by the time that these parties happen, you know? So we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and that's what we ended up with.
I love it.
Yeah.
And then, let's see. What is your favorite song to perform live?
Oh, let's see. Well, right now I'd say it's Lucifer on the Sofa. We were just working on that when we were in New Orleans a few days ago and put like some new spins on it. So, yeah, that's a good one. I like playing that one a lot.
All right. So speaking of Lucifer on the Sofa, so you've done Lucifer on the Sofa, you've done Lucifer on the Moon. Can we expect Lucifer to pop up anywhere else?
Yeah, I know. That's a good question. Do you have any suggestions?
I mean, I like the Moon because like I'm a space cadet, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's going to be it. I don't think we're going to do another LP based on these songs. But yeah, it was a cool thing how it happened. We did a couple of remixes / reworkings with Adrian Sherwood. The idea is just to do like 1 or 2 songs, and then he seemed to be enjoying it a lot. And I thought that what he did on those first 2 songs was incredible. And so we did, let's do a couple more, and then we did a couple more, and then we went away for a while. I didn't hear from him for a couple months, and then he hit me back up and he goes, "By the way, I've just finished the album. I didn't want it to let it go. I wanted to do all the songs on the record." And then we had an album sort of unexpectedly, and we said, well, we got to put all these out at once, you know?
All right.
It wasn't the plan.
It wasn't the plan. But, I mean, what a nice, thing to not be planned.
Yeah, yeah.
And so my last question, what is your favorite genre of music to listen to that you do not personally create?
I'm really into like old country music. I was listening to a George Jones record last night that I forgot that I had, and I don't know. There's this guy named Theo Lawrence who's making country music, but he lives in Paris, and he's got this French band, but they play kind of legit old school country music. Dale Watson here in Austin does a amazing amount of terrific shows. I go see as many as I can. Yeah. Bit of that. Did you hear any of that when you were growing up in Academy?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of old country.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, my mom always played a lot because it reminded her of being a kid, so
yeah.
More of the nostalgia factor.
Yeah, it definitely gives me a lot of nostalgia just to put on those records. Yeah. It sends me to another world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for letting me talk to you.
It's good to meet you.
You too. All right.
We go to sleep till you shake complete. The way and that's the way we get back. The way we get back. All right, the way we get back. The way we get back. Yeah. We go out and stormy weather. We very practice this song. We make love to summer it's in. We seek out the taxi town all night. The way we get back, the way we get back. All right, the way we get back, the way we get back. And that's the way we get back, the way we get back. Yes, that's the way we get back. That's the way we get back. We found a new kind of dance in a magazine. Try it out, it's not nothing you ever see. Sweet talking like a cop and you loaded. You bought a new bag of pots and let's make it strong. And that's the way to my heart. That's the way we get back, the way we get back. And that's the way we get back, the way we get back. And that's the way we get back. That's the way we get back. All right, that's the way. We get high and backseat to car with the faith in our concern. Fall in love to down on the street. We believe in the summer